MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Lane Thomas now. He will lead this one off today.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Cueto has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 to count. Just underway here in San Francisco. Popped up. Belt is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So here is Donovan Solano. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Tommy Stella now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Ball
Outside,
2
that's
now.
ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2, full count. Bounce it to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping up is Paul Goldschmidt, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this one at 248. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Tyler.
Next up, Tyler O'Neill. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Cueto pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
The 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The set And the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here is Alex Dickerson. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's outside.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dickerson hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Into the cove, but foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. A 1-0 delivery. Dickerson stands at second with no outs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count still full, 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another full count pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. So long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
And he takes a called strike 2.
One
With
ball,
2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. Pops this one up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Striding in is Donovan Solano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off.
Yadier Molina.
First offering. Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. Count
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
No,
downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
In the air, down the line in left. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Thomas.
Next, it'll be Lane Thomas. He flied out leading off the ball game. Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, gloved by Arenado. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Next to hit, Alex Dickerson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. La Stella leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nolan Arenado, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Stella fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Popped him up. Yastrzemski coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Cueto into his motion. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings up Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Ball one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a liner, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Next to hit is Steven Duggar. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there, 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The count's 1-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. The 2-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Giants leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on the way. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill.
Nope.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Carpenter leads off second with nobody out. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Ware.
Tommy Edman will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll check in here at 277. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Solano has room in foul territory. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Carpenter now at second. Right to him. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Next up is Mike Yastrzemski, grounded out in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Ball, that's
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So the next to bat will be Alex Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first
One ball,
strike.
one strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
2-2, Camp.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Up next, Dylan Carlson. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That ball went out.
Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that will end up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A swing and a throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Stepping in once again is Brandon Belt. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's Belt. High drive. Right field. Out of here. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. 8th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright.
No, inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is pulled into right. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that
matters. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven
Next to
Duggar.
bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch. They still wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Three and
inside,
now.
ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. And another foul ball. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Left side, but well foul. DeYoung aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. In the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. Three-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Duggar on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
The left fielder.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
Oh, that's it.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. He enters play here at 288, 11 home runs, 39 driven in. Called strike 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Donovan Solano. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So now into the box is Tommy Stella. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey!
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
0-1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Andrew Kisner is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
His individual history against Jake McGee. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Duggar, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2 and
There's
1.
not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Anthony DeSclafani gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 26, Anthony DeSclafani.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Paul DeYoung is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here's the 2-0.
Nope, that's inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Yeah. 3-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Tied 2-2. Daniel Ponce de Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson.
0-1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
No,
And
that's
he'll look
down.
at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
Aye.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He pops it up. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled toward right center field. Duggar's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now it'll be Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way.
Nope.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. His career line against DeSclafani, he's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Carpenter has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Digging in will be Steven Duggar. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 26, Anthony DeSclafani.
Austin Slater will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into his windup, the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
3-0 to him now. Hey. 3-1. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeYoung over to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Giants are down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Arlene Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 66, Arlene Garcia.
Edmundo Sosa is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Here's the first pitch. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. Ball.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Sosa stands at second with no outs. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. One and 0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball one. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
The set and the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's set. The 3-2. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
Matt Wisler, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Matt Whistler.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And, Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here comes the 1-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled off. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter,
1-0.
as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Turned on down the line. And this is past belt on down the line. A fair ball. The relay. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Giants 2. John Gant, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 53, John Gant.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. Now at the plate is Tommy LaStella. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two out, nobody on. And he misses again, ball three.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Last strike here for the Giants. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. The St. Louis Cardinals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Daniel Ponce de Leon earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Los Angeles Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-5. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. Lorenzo Cain totaled 4 hits overall on the day as the Brewers took care of the Mets 7-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Zach Eflin earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Phillies disposed of the Cubs 4-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Mitch Keller earned the 3rd W of his season as the Pirates took care of the Braves 2-1. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-6. The Royals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-4. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-5. Felix Pena got win number 1 on the year, leading the Angels to the victory over the Red Sox 6-5. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.